If one of my friends greets me with 你好, I would be like, what? Or if he or she keeps doing that, I will think maybe that our friendship has been down. Hi everyone, this is Belinda. If you are learning Chinese or if you are interested in what is going on in China right now, this channel is exactly for you. I've been learning English for years and now I'm learning Spanish on my own. So I do believe that I know exactly what we need as a new language learner. I'll share different information to help you build in your Chinese learning system, ranging from pronunciation, character, phrases, to how the Chinese sentences are correctly organized, and help you to understand Chinese more easily with a series of real-life conversations. So today, I'm gonna tell you some information about how to do greeting in China. Now, let's get started. Have you ever been told that when greeting someone in Chinese, you have to say something like 你好, which means hi or hello, and 你好吗? Which means how are you? But I cannot say that these are incorrect, but I don't think they are really true in our daily life. So actually, I would never say 你好 to my friends, and we almost never say 你好吗 in our daily life. So what the hell we Chinese people say something like hello or how are you and how to reply? I'll give you some examples in two different categories, and I think that will help you to make your first impression. So firstly, when greeting to some people we don't know, this is the exact situation that we do say 你好. For example, when we go to some public places like restaurants, shops, some shopping center, or some like hospital or something, we will start with 你好 and then raise up our questions. To be more polite, we will say 您好. 您 here is a more polite way of 你. So this is more like excuse me in English. The second situation is that when we're walking on the street and we come across some people we don't know, we want to behave more politely, we will say 你好. And the third situation is that when we are introduced to some new people, we would start with 你好. But if it is a formal occasion, let's say a business meeting, we would not only start with 你好 or 您好, and I will say 我是巴拉巴拉 and 幸会幸会. Here 幸会 means nice to meet you. You can just use one 幸会 or you can also use two 幸会幸会. Both are okay. Many textbooks or people teach us to say 很高兴认识您 or 认识您很高兴, which is too formal to be used in our daily life. Then the second category, when we meet someone we do know. Actually, I also divided it into three different situations. The first one is when we greet someone that's in a higher position than us. We may say 您好, but most of the time we will just greet with their titles and their family names. For example, if I meet my boss or manager, let's say Li is his family name, I would just greet with 李总. Or when we meet the Professor Li, we will just say 李教授. Or the Dr. Li, we will say 李医生. So if you don't have any other things to talk about, the greeting would probably end up here. For example, if I meet my boss Li at the gate of the company, I would greet with 李总. Most of the time, he will reply with a smile or just a nod and and then we will head to the place where we are supposed to be. The second situation is when we meet someone is older than us. Here, older means older generation, like grandpa, grandma, uncle, auntie, or something. So, for example, if I meet some older person like grandpa or grandma, I would greet with 李爷爷 Or 李奶奶, 爷爷 here means grandpa, 奶奶 means grandma. And if I still want to talk something more, I would just add like 您最近怎么样? Or 您最近怎么样啊? This means how it is going. And R here ends the question to make it more casual and relaxing. Or if you meet this grandpa or grandma almost every day or quite often, we may just ask, 李爷爷，您去吃早餐吗? Here, 去 means to go. 吃 means eat. 早餐 means breakfast. If it is not the time for having breakfast, we would guess what he is going to do. For example, if I think that he is going to walk the dog, I would ask, 李爷爷，您去遛狗吗? Here, 遛狗 means walk the dog. So for this situation, we would ask what we think or what we guess he or she is going to do. That's it. Then they would probably answer with 是的 means yes, or 不是 means no. And then they will add 我去巴拉巴拉 means I will go to do something. And the third situation is when we meet our friends or someone that we are really familiar with. There is also two different situations. One is that when we meet them just randomly on the street, we will just greet with their name or nickname. Like if I meet my friend 小花, 小花 is her nickname. I will just say, hey, 小花. So if I guess she's going to do some shopping, I would ask, 你去买东西吗? Here, 去 means go to go to. And 买东西 means buy something. 东西 means something. Of course, if we just meet in the shopping center, I will just ask, 你来买东西吗? Here, 来 means come. And if we haven't seen each other for a long time, I will add another sentence before I guess what he is going to do. That is, 好久不见. 好久 means very long time. 不 means not. 见 means meeting or see each other. And if we just make an appointment and meet up somewhere, we just start like, hi, hello, and that's it. And if we also haven't seen each other for a long time, I will say, 好久不见，最近怎么样啊? That's also the same when we meet the grandpa or grandma if we don't see them for a long time. Okay, that's for most of the situations we greet different people. Do you notice that we don't say 你好吗? Which means how are you? Yeah, I think it can make sense, but I don't think it's a real thing in Chinese culture. And also, we seldom say something like good afternoon or good evening. We only say something like good morning. For example, when we meet our boss, besides say something like their title, like 李总, sometimes we would add another word. 早 means good morning. There are some situations that we may say 你还好吗? 还 here means still. For example, when we notice that someone looks not that good, we will just go and ask 你还好吗? Which means that do you feel good or are you okay? Now you must already know how to greet people in Chinese. So if this video helps, would you please give me a like or get a subscription, and I will explain how to ask people's name in next video. Thanks for watching. I will see you in next video. Bye.